Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever dreamt of taking a trip that's completely 100% on your own terms, then you are in the right place. Today we're diving into why the absolutely stunning island of Mallorca is pretty much the perfect sanctuary for any solo traveler.
And this quote right here, it just gets to the heart of it all, doesn't it? The whole idea of traveling by yourself isn't about being lonely, it's about being free. It's this incredible opportunity to discover new places, sure, but also a brand new side of yourself. So that's the big question, right? When you can literally go anywhere in the world, where do you even start? The options can feel a little overwhelming. But for solo explorers, there's one continent that just keeps coming up again and again. That's right, we're talking about Europe. It's almost as if the entire continent was designed with the independent adventurer in mind. It just has this unique mix of everything that makes it so incredibly welcoming for a party of one. And what's so great about this is how these four things come together to create the perfect launchpad for a solo trip. It all starts with safety, right? The 2023 Global Peace Index actually confirms that Western Europe is one of the safest places on the planet. Then you add in an unbelievable public transport system that makes getting around a total breeze, and this whole infrastructure that's just naturally set up for individuals. It all just works. So, inside this perfect continent for solo travel, where is the absolute crown jewel? Well, for that, we're heading to the Mediterranean, to Spain's biggest Balearic island, the one and only Mallorca.
And this chart just nails why Mallorca is so different. Forget the crazy pace and the overwhelming crowds you find in some of the big mainland spots. This island, it's a sanctuary. It's a place where you can trade in that rushed, jam-packed itinerary for the total freedom to just explore at your own speed and find something real.
You see, what makes Mallorca so special isn't just that it's beautiful, which it is that it's also incredibly practical. It kind of takes all of Europe's best features and boils them down into one perfect island. It's one of Spain's safest regions, getting around is super easy with great transport and lots of English speakers, and honestly, the whole island just feels like it's ready to welcome you with open arms. And speaking of making things easy, get this. Palma's International Airport has direct flights from over 150 different European cities. Think about that. Getting there is simple, it's direct, it's efficient. Exactly what you want when you're traveling solo. Okay, so you've made it. It was safe, it was easy. Now what? What does your solo journey actually look like? What are you going to see? What are you going to do? Let's paint a little picture.
The diversity here is just wow. Imagine this. You start your day high up in the rugged, majestic Serra da Tramontana Mountains. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, by the way. Then you wind your way down to the insane cliffs and turquoise waters of Sa Calobra. And by evening, you could be totally lost in the vibrant energy of Palma, checking out ancient cathedrals and the buzzing Santa Catalina market. There is literally a landscape for every single mood you could have.
And this is where the real magic is. It's in hiking those old, historic routes, or stumbling upon hidden history like the Arab baths, or just diving headfirst into the local food scene. And let's be real, the whole tapas culture is practically made for solo travelers. You get to try a little bit of everything. And hey, if you feel like being social, there are tons of ways to meet people, from group hikes to local cooking classes.
Okay, so a trip like this is already fantastic, no question. But what if you could take it from just memorable to truly unforgettable? What if you could get way, way beyond the standard tourist trail? The secret is this word bespoke. It's a bit of a fancy word, but all it really means is getting away from that cookie-cutter, one-size-fits-all package tour. It's about an experience that's built just for you, tailored to what you like, at your pace, for your desires.
And this is where you can really, truly elevate your trip. There are services out there, like Luxure, that specialize in curating these bespoke moments. They're designed to give independent travelers access to a side of the island that, frankly, most people just never, ever get to see. So just picture this for a second. Instead of a crowded boat tour, you're on a private sail as the sun goes down. Instead of a standard winery visit, you're in a private cellar that's been opened up just for you. Or maybe, it's a perfectly prepared picnic lunch in a totally secluded spot in the mountains. We're talking about taking your solo journey and just adding this touch of effortless elegance. And that idea, it really captures the whole promise of a curated solo trip, doesn't it? It's not just about visiting a place. It's about experiencing it in a way that feels deep, personal, and completely unique to you. So, as we start to wrap this up, let's bring it all back to where we started. Because this was never just about a destination. It's about what the journey does for you.
And that, right there, that is the ultimate reward of a trip like this. You find it in the freedom to just wander down some random cobblestone street in Palma, or in that little victory of navigating a mountain road all by yourself. It's in those quiet moments of reflection on an empty beach. That's the real stuff.
At the end of the day, a solo trip to Mallorca isn't something you measure in photos or souvenirs. No, it's measured in the quiet confidence you build on a mountain trail, the deep sense of peace you find on an empty beach, and a feeling of freedom that sticks with you long, long after you've come home. So, with a destination that offers safety, incredible beauty, and just endless possibilities for discovery, the only question left is the one right here. Your adventure is waiting. So what story are you going to write?